when a handwritten note stirred up the internet. Amidst the sea of glamorous images and typical promotional posts from Korean celebrities, a seemingly simple Instagram story posted by Song Hye Kyo on July 14 set social media abuzz. It wasn't a dazzling photo shoot or a behind-the-scenes glimpse of an upcoming drama, but rather the cover of a book, accompanied by a caption that read, "Thank you for always being a source of strength." Yet the true focus wasn't on the book itself. A handwritten note resting beside it quietly stole the spotlight. "Dear Hye Kyo, always do your best for today, because tomorrow is created by today." Who was the man behind these words? Why him, and why now? What seemed like a private moment revealed layers of meaning, opening up conversations about a bond that goes beyond status and fame. More than just a celebrity's tribute, it offered a rare window into a connection built on mutual respect, inspiration, and a shared search for meaning. A layer few talk about, when Song Hye Kyo finds strength beyond showbiz. The man behind the note isn't a famous director or a rumored co-star. He is Yong Man, former chairman of the Doosan Group, one of South Korea's largest industrial conglomerates. Known not only for his business acumen but also for his philosophical approach to leadership, Park previously served as chairman of the Korea Chamber of Commerce and Industry. He has often been described as a philosophical entrepreneur thanks to his humble lifestyle and intellectual insight. What fascinates the public isn't merely the connection between an A-list actress and a former tycoon, but how they connect, through intellect, shared values, and mutual inspiration. While Song Hye Kyo has never publicly detailed their relationship, this isn't the first time she's referenced him. She previously posted about his book Shade Is Also Life along with heartfelt words of gratitude. There were no signs of publicity or commercial collaboration, just a sincere gesture that reflects something deeper and more personal. A mutual admiration beyond stereotypes, the quiet dialogue between culture and power. One angle largely overlooked is how this relationship challenges the usual narratives surrounding celebrity business ties. In a world where such relationships are often tinged with suspicion of money, favoritism, or hidden agendas, Yong Man represents something different, a giver of knowledge and inspiration. According to Kim Sung-tae, a media studies professor at Sogang University, when an artist chooses to share life philosophy from a former business leader instead of catchy slogans, it reflects a longing for depth, for spiritual connection beyond the shallow spotlight. It's a subtle resistance to the emptiness modern fame can bring. Through this lens, Song Hye Kyo's choice appears strategic yet sincere. She's not just curating her public image through roles and red carpets, but building a quiet intellectual network, one that integrates cultural heritage, moral clarity, and artistic responsibility. A star who chose a different path. Song Hye Kyo may not dominate headlines with scandal or controversy, but she consistently contributes to meaningful cultural efforts. In her most recent endeavor, she and Professor Seo Kyung-duk, a well-known national campaigner, donated 10,000 bilingual Korean-English history books about wartime forced labor to memorial sites in Saipan and Tinian. These books now reach thousands of Korean visitors annually at Saipan World Resort, serving as a subtle but impactful history lesson. In a society where celebrities often avoid political or national issues for fear of backlash, her consistent advocacy reveals both courage and commitment. Song Hye Kyo doesn't merely act, she narrates history, on her own terms, and in a voice free from commercial influence. A silent but sovereign presence. While gossip circles continue to speculate on her personal ties with Yong Man, Song Hye Kyo has quietly embarked on a new artistic journey. Filming for Netflix's Slow and Intense, her third collaboration with renowned screenwriter No Hee-kyung, famous for emotionally rich storytelling. Set in South Korea's entertainment industry from the 1960s to 1980s, a tumultuous era of dreams and chaos, the drama also stars Gong Yoo, Cha Seung-won, Lee Han-ae, and Chol Yoon. Following the global success of The Glory, this project underscores Hye Kyo's desire not for fleeting popularity, but for deep artistic resonance, an ambition aligned with her maturing creative philosophy. Conclusion: a woman choosing wisdom and silence over noise. Song Hye Kyo is not a star who demands attention with drama. She appears when it matters, through a book, a message, a cultural action. And this minimalism holds immense power. It builds trust, reverence, and lasting impact. Whether her bond with Park Yong Man is purely spiritual, philosophical, or quietly familial, it stands as a rare example of unconditional intellectual connection. In an industry often driven by hype and cynicism, such bonds are not only surprising, they are revolutionary. Song Hye Kyo, stepping away from the spotlight while still shining in it, may well be becoming something far more enduring, a quiet guardian of meaning in an increasingly shallow world. On July 14, South Korean superstar Song Hye Kyo quietly posted a photo of a book on her Instagram story. Nothing glamorous, no filters, no makeup. Just a cover, a brief caption, "Thank you for always being my source of strength," and a handwritten note tucked beside the book, "Hye Kyo, always do your best for today. Because tomorrow is built on today." It took netizens less than an hour to uncover the identity behind the heartfelt message. Park Yong Man, former chairman of the Doosan Group, one of Korea's most powerful business conglomerates. And with that, the internet exploded. From co-stars to Chaebols, a new type of leading man. While fans are used to seeing Hye Kyo linked with fellow actors or on-screen heartthrobs, her recent interaction with Park Yong Man has sparked a different kind of fascination. Here is a woman at the pinnacle of showbiz, not flaunting luxury brands or hinting at a romance, but paying quiet tribute to a corporate titan known for his intellect and philanthropy. Park, long retired from the high-stakes world of business, has reinvented himself as a moral compass of sorts, focusing on community work, free meal programs for the elderly, and publishing deeply reflective books on life and leadership. His recent title, "Shade is Also Life," was previously shared by Hye Kyo on social media with genuine appreciation. Their bond? Unclear. Their intentions? Unspoken. But one thing is certain, the emotional tone and public acknowledgement from Hye Kyo suggest a connection that's more than mere acquaintance. Some fans speculate he could be a mentor, a father figure, even a spiritual guide. Others wonder aloud if the relationship is more emotionally intimate than anyone realized. The unseen power play, when celebrities find strength outside their circle. What's revolutionary here is how Hye Kyo positions herself, not just as an actress, but as a woman who draws power not from the entertainment elite, but from intellectual, ethical circles often overlooked by K-pop culture's obsession with youth and trendiness. Media analyst Yoon Ji-sun comments, "This isn't a random friendship. It reflects Song Hye Kyo's growing desire to root herself in deeper values, history, wisdom, and timeless influence. It's rare for someone in her position to publicly elevate a figure outside the entertainment sphere unless it reflects her own transformation." Indeed, Hye Kyo is no stranger to meaningful causes. Her philanthropic projects include funding historical education materials on Korean victims of forced labor during World War II, and distributing bilingual books across international memorials. So when she posts about someone like Park Yong Man, she is not just hinting at a personal bond, she's signaling what kind of world she wants to be a part of.